in. Now, that should be going. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, we are getting it. Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
Should we test the Ableton audio as well?
Yeah, let's test the Ableton audio.
Ben?
Give me 1 second. I got a lot going on.
We saved you the rest of the bottle.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you refilled me?
I sure did.
Thank you. Alright. Yeah,
That'll help for sure. Yeah, I think that is some good shit right there, man.
Alright. Only about
Okay.
half an hour.
Now,
Or no.
let's see. Cool. All right.
Oh, it's on.
And I guess I'll use my phone to fucking get to look at. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay. Oh. Edit post. Why does it say rebroadcast?
Alright, yeah, so the headphones that were on that chair we probably or think are yours. Yeah. And then your levels in channel 2 in the mixer.
Alright. You can hear us.
Alright. Looks like we are in business. Sup, guys? And sound. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, people can hear us?
Yeah, people can hear us.
Hey!
Yeah,
Cheers,
man.
everybody.
To the last
Wow, you
live
guys just
stream of
fucking
COVID.
jinxed each other. That's great. Alright, Justin, you might want to move in a little bit. Cheers. Yeah.
To the last live
I
stream
got
of
left hanging,
COVID.
bro. Left hanging. Last live stream ever. Oh my god. Hey, at least I'm drunk enough to not give a shit now. Right?
You might have peaked on that mic there.
You think we peaked on that mic? Alright, yeah, it looks like we're
Just
clipping.
put a limiter on that master.
Well, I'm gonna just turn the mic down. We've been having issues all day.
Yeah.
Because
You could just turn the
Because we're live streaming, you know, that's ultimately what it is.
It's like you learn the rules just so you don't have to follow them.
Yeah, exactly, right. Let's see here. Did that help at all?
I think it looks like it did, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! Yeah,
I think when we get closer, it's going to be a little bit louder for sure, because that's a condenser, so. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good. This is looking good. Let's point this a little bit more like that. Now,
Oh, yeah,
you can
that
see
makes
Justin. Yeah, that's good, yeah, like that. Alright. Mercy. Alright. Thanks, man.
I knew I came through.
We're not ever live streaming again, guys. This is the end.
You
It's
guys
definitely
better
still
better
coming,
screen grab this.
I can actually just do this. Check it out. This should be good.
Just turn it down in Ableton.
Yeah, I could also turn it down in OBS if I need to. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Alright. And we're on. And we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Wine in hand.
Let's see here. Internet.
Very important for the live stream culture.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go.
If you're not, then you're not really streaming.
No, you're not really streaming, are you?
If you're not drinking.
Is it working? I don't know. Alright.
Oh, I hear some audio.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Can you turn up the track a little bit? Maybe turn the condenser down a little bit.
Yeah. Without unplugging things, that's a whole other story.
Don't worry about it then.
I'm just gotta navigate. Alrighty. Yeah. That should be
It sounds sick, bro. Sounds so good. I love how you do the rhythmic displacement with that guitar riff. And then like,
mushrooms, octopus. Alright, it is definitely working.
which mic did you use to record the vocals?
What is it?
Which mic did you record your vocals?
This one. Yeah. Yeah, we use this mic to record the vocals.
For those who can't see, it's some audio 250.
They definitely are not going to hear what we're saying right now. The balance changed a little bit too much, I think. I'm going to go turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's turn the mic up now.
Check. Put it more up. Check. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
That's my eyeball.
That's mine. Well, one of them's mine, too.
Oh, really? You did throw yours in?
Oh, of course I did. What? I'm fucking a narcissist, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was probably, that's why we have Jeff.
So we both have pretty green eyes then.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
we have pretty green eyes. Yeah, we have very pretty green eyes. Yeah.
Do I have green
Mine
eyes?
are almost prettier than yours, honestly.
Do I have green eyes?
No, yours are brown.
Yeah. Just making sure they're still brown. Been smoking a lot of weed lately. If I had the internet, I could share it on my page. Wi-Fi out here?
What is it?
You got Wi-Fi out here?
Yeah, man, yeah. Left to leg.
Here, I got it.
Or, no, what I think, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I got the
I've got it.
Oh, yeah, oh, no, it's 952 922 5379. Yeah. It's my parents' home phone. Yes. Yeah, it sounds good though. Alright, fuck yeah. Dude, Jake's bass part here is so fucking sick.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I'm just like, in the car too, like the bass like drops like a fucking 808. So yeah, this shit we got a 3D printer so that we could print pieces of geometry. So this is fractalized video of like real pieces of 3D printed geometry. Yeah, that's a fucking CNN.
You downloaded that?
Yeah, so I got a bunch of stock footage. I found a website. It was like $240 for a year of unlimited downloads for video. Which, like, if you go to Shutterstock, it's like $80 for a fucking video.
She checks out pixel.com.
Pixel? Alright.
So much shit.
Good shit?
Free.
Free? Alright.
Okay.
Hell yeah, alright. Sick.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Dude, thank you. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you got a little vocal dictation thing going on.
What do you mean?
On the stream, it was telling me what we were saying in the room.
Oh, it has.
Oh, maybe it's just my phone.
Yeah, wow. Mine doesn't say that. That's crazy. What? You have closed captioning? That's insane.
I must have hit a button. I must have hit a button or something.
That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Did you know you could do that?
I had no clue.
They're listening.
Yeah, well, now, as if we didn't already know that.
Right? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Alright, cool. Run.
Sick, man. Thank you.
Yes.
We'll pause after this and chat for like a second.
Yeah. Big dog on the drum there. Come on now.
Oh wait, no. We want to do this one. Whoopsies. Transition. All right, and then we go like this. That's probably really loud. Cool. All right, welcome everyone. This is Jeff, drummer for Thievery Corporation. We're doing
How's it
some
going? Thanks for having me, Ben.
cross pollination.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're we've been lumped in with metal bands for a while, and I think we're ready to be not lumped in with metal bands anymore. So, like anything we can do to show people like where the variety of our influences are, because I've listened to Thievery forever,
Cool. Yeah.
and just like so much different stuff goes into Source, I think, and people are like, oh, you guys sound like Tool. I'm like, yeah, well, we listen to a lot of other stuff. So anyways, it's great to have you on and get like a different perspective, just to hear what people think of this music from like a totally different side, because you're like in the jazz world pretty much, like jazz funk fusion.
I never took on the challenge that Justin took on to be this kind of drummer.
Right, it's a whole different thing.
It's a whole and good on you. I mean, you do it 100% well.
Thank you.
The between the recordings and the rhythms and that first track, one thing that really stuck out to me was the constant 4/4, but how you guys displace the beat within the 4/4 so that it feels more cyclical.
Right.
And I love that. Like that is the goal. Even when I'm jamming like on like some jazz funk stuff or whatever, like they start getting weird on the rhythm, then I'm like, okay, that's kind of what I do too. And then when you resolve to that one, it's like just like Danny Carey would talk about. Not to, I promise. I won't talk promise I won't talk about it the whole time. But he's big into the North Classical Indian music, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the T-high is
T-high.
The rhythmic cadence. So.
Yeah, we had Naveen Shreth. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry, Naveen. And he was telling. We went and actually met him at a tabla workshop, like
At Rups Drums.
At Rups Drums.
What's the best drum shop?
January of 2019
West of the
or 2020,
Mississippi.
I guess it was. And so he did a whole thing about T-highs, and I didn't, I listened to Indian classical music for a long time, but I didn't understand, like I'd heard that, but I didn't really know that like that's like the end goal for them in a lot of ways.
Life is
trying
a
to get
T-high,
that
bro.
hyphy T-high.
Life is a T-high because like it's everything from like 3 lefts and you're home to like you don't realize how many different paths you took.
Right.
And then, okay, it sunk up here. Okay, and then it sunk up here again. Okay, and then finally we're in a new part of life. Like the T-high is so because it can start as far back as you can take it.
Right.
Like people will start T-highs that will resolve on the one.
Way.
897 and a half beats before it starts, and then the crowd's like, oh, they're starting the T-high. You're like, how do you know this? They're getting excited. They're counting the ta on their fingers and stuff, and it's just like
saying everything in
Konakol is the alphabet. Yeah,
is the alphabet. Yeah, I can't remember.
Ta.
Yeah, man. The first time I heard Shakti, I got Handful of Beauty, which is like I think it's like their first record. And I went to the record store. I was like, "You guys got any Mahavishnu Orchestra?" And they're like, "No, but we got Shakti." And I was like, "Okay, cool, all right. Yeah, I've never heard Shakti, but I know that I'm supposed to listen to Shakti." And I put that shit on, and like me and my roommate, like just like floored, like instantly, because they start off with that like, you're like, what the fuck? They're talking so fast, like, this is insane. And then it gets faster, and then the whole band comes in, and it's just like this eruption of like, just joyous, like insane sound. Like, there's nothing like that,
No, I love it. It's a whole school of I would say if there's different schools of rhythm on earth, Indian, and we're talking dot, not feather. Rhythm is one of the more complex mathematic approaches to rhythm.
Yeah.
I think it happens in a lot of in some West African music within polyrhythm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But polyrhythm is more the idea that there's an underlying thing, and then you have these cadences that happen on top over the underlying. And I guess the T-high is the same thing, but the T-high really just focuses on like splitting up the time into 3 sections, and
Right.
after the third, and 3 perfect sections.
Right.
After the third perfect section, it's a 1.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's just like, it's like, you know, gives you goosebumps just being like, ooh yeah, all right, they were there.
And when
then
you know what you're looking for too, then you're like, oh fuck, he did the thing.
he did the thing, and everybody gets excited about the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. No, it's fucking sweet, man.
Yeah.
It's when you're listening through, there's the most memorable T-High is in movements. There's like a tabla break before the guitar solo section, and he does just this. It's so tasty.
Is that the next tune?
No, it's not the next tune, but I'll make sure to
Let's
let
play
you.
the next tune.
Next tune. All right, here we go. This one we put out today.
Oh, this is the single that came out today.
Yeah.
Nice.
So people have actually seen this video. Oh man, we got watchers.
It's like a uterus. Like
Fire. Oh, that no uterus. Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, yes, this is the uterus.
What do you see when you look at this? You're like, a uterus. What do you see when you look at a uterus?
Serpenti icosahedron.
Oh wait, shit. We're talking about this video. Nobody can see it. Those are embryos. Fire.
Yeah, Maynard with the wine.
Such a fanboy. I'm embarrassed.
We drink Maynard here.
We drink Maynard here. And this is like mad polyrhythms. You talk about African polyrhythms. This is definitely, it's not crazy polyrhythms, but it's 7/4 and 7/8 together, right?
Yeah, so the over the bar line idea.
Yeah.
More of a hemiola, I guess, than a polyrhythm. Yeah. Which is similar, but slightly.
All right, so we're not as prog, I guess. We're hemiola. We've been downgraded from super prog to
Well,
just
you're doing the big versus the small, you know.
right, exactly. There's a lot of that on this album.
And then on that bridge, this is still very 7. On the bridge was more 8 and 6 because it sounded like a pickup E and a 1, but you're really going and a 1 E and or something like that. You know what I mean? It'll probably happen again.
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah, this is 13, right?
1, 2, 3. I guess it is, yeah.
This is all 6 now.
3, 7.
So, the instrument we used in this little break here is that, what you're hearing right now, is that 400-year-old gamelan
I see
instrument
it.
from Indonesia.
Would you hit it with sticks?
I hit it, yeah. Basically with the butt ends of, or no, we had hard mallets.
Yeah, I have hard mallets. And
We had soft mallets too. We double tracked it. Yeah.
So it's a blend of hard and
Because
soft.
it didn't get enough ring with just the hard mallets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we ran it through this fucking ridiculous pedal. It's a bit crusher pedal, and it has a auto stutter effect on it as well. So at first you don't hear the stutter, but then the stutter starts coming in. It's really in the background, right? We start hearing these little glitches.
And was the glitch only on the bit crusher, not the clean?
Yeah, and I think that we
was
ended
only
up
on
running. Is it parallel? That's an interesting question. I don't remember. It's been so long. I can't remember if there's wet, if there's dry or not.
Yeah.
Is that the Moog guitar pedal?
What was that?
Is that the Moog synth guitar pedal?
No, this is a Eventide H9.
Eventide.
There, you hear those little glitches in there? They're starting to come in. There it is. And it's not time synced either. I had a tab tempo and I just like, it felt like it was a little, yeah, right, yeah. I'll go get some more in a bit here. That 808 is fucking huge. Oh my god. Upside down uterus. Those are particles in a particle accelerator. Yeah. I think it's this one. That's particles in a particle accelerator.
I think I just heard they just got smaller than we've ever gotten recently.
They're getting them even smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, and now obviously that means the universe is bigger, right? So the smaller we get, the bigger they're.
We'll always be able to find smaller things. World's a fractal.
I hear it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I hear it as 4, and then the rest. Whatever the rest be. If it's 13, it's 5.
So it must be a bar of 7 and then a bar of 6.
It could be 15. Rewind it.
We're not gonna rewind it. It's 15. No, because it's it's 7 and then 6. False Prophet's 15. It's 7 and then 6. Yeah, I knew we were just gonna sit around debating time signatures.
I had a friend ask me how I
transcribed all this before I got here. By the way. forgot it at home though.
Oh, that's funny.
I had a friend ask me how I remember all of them. It's like, I don't remember time signatures.
Yeah.
I remember the song. It's,
It's
how the song goes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, alright, should we just keep pumping it?
Let's keep pumping it.
Do we need more light? It looks really dark when I look at like the YouTube and stuff.
You think it looks really
I
dark?
thought so.
Well, we could
maybe just turn it towards us a little more. Or take the screen off.
Or yeah, take the fucking screen off. This is why we got Jeff to come out, because he's smarter than us. Alright, let's try.
Just haven't been sipping wine for quite as long today.
Yeah, you know, it's been a whiny week. A lot of wine. Yeah, that's definitely better.
Cool.
Yeah, that definitely looks better.
Cool.
Alright. Yeah, let's keep pumping them out.
So what was the name of that last one?
My Encumbrance.
My encumbrance.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna come replace me. I'm just gonna start playing guitar.
No, I'm actually not a good singer. So.
I'm not either.
That's not true at all.
No, I'm yeah, I wish I had a clone of myself so that I didn't have to fucking sing and play.
I actually put auto-tune in my throat, I'm actually a device.
You're T-Pain.
Now. Yeah,
you're T-Pain.
I put it in there. And now I just...
I'm sure T-Pain will be the first person to get fucking auto-tune implants.
Before you start, I watched this documentary called Darknet last night. It's on Showtime, and it's everything that happens in the dark web, which some of it I couldn't even watch. But
oh wow, yeah, let's not watch that.
But some of it
I just
was
like the drug portion.
I want to be chipped, and people are like, I want. There's this thing.
They want to be. Why? What does the chip do for them?
It makes it so they don't have to bust out their keys or their credit card or anything, and they just fucking.
They start
chip
their
on
Tesla
the
with their hand, basically.
Yeah, it's just while it's done, you don't have to worry about losing your wallet or your keys or anything. As long as everything.
Have that problem.
I lose everything. I might get chipped. Fuck. I'll probably lose my chip, but come out the other end. You know what I mean?
Oh Thievery will be like, hey man, we know where you are. We got a gig tomorrow.
Yeah, we can see your heartbeat. I know you told us you're fucking sleeping, but you're just partying. You're not partying.
You're not fucking sleeping,
We can
man.
tell you didn't go to your
know
hotel
it.
room until 6:27. Lobby call was 6:30.
Oh no. Yeah, that doesn't sound like my.
Doubtful we'll have a tour manager that's that on point ever again. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, if there would be a band though, it would be you guys for sure, right? Like, I don't know. Like
That's
it
full
seems
of
like
degenerates and all that.
I guess I don't know. It just seems like operations like yours seem to be run more professionally than like your average.
It is
metal
usually about
band, I'd
22
say.
people on the road, so it's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's you got
It's hard to manage
that's
that.
hard.
Yeah.
That's why I have 3 people in my band.
And that's why I have a solo project.
Yeah, that makes it a lot better.
By
Right?
the way, I'm just kidding. We'll talk about
Oh, yeah. Plug away, my friend.
Yeah.
Plug away.
That's all good.
All right, you guys know this one, I think. Probably.
Yeah, this is the first track featuring Naveen on top.
Yep.
Slide traps, I love that.
Yeah, we put the drug filter on this video.
Oh yeah, this is major drug filter.
On the audio?
video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I grabbed the wrong video. Oh man, hold up.
Still
This doesn't
synced up,
have the
though.
drug filter though.
Oh.
No, we gotta change. 1 second, guys. No,
Alright.
no, we gotta change. Let's try this again. There you go.
Whoops.
There, insipidness final. Sorry about
Slightly
that.
pentatonic scale.
Let's try this again.
Sextatonic scale.
There's the drug filter.
There we go.
Whoa. Alright, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I feel like I hear some of that bit crusher delay on the guitar on this one.
Yep, you do. Yep. And actually, the other pedal on this one is called the Discman. It's based off of anti-skip technology in a Discman. And it's a millisecond delay with a knob that basically randomizes your milliseconds. And it starts modulating between different milliseconds. And it's pretty stupid. Yeah.
I also felt like I heard one thing when I was listening on the way where you had like a synth that was reacting to the guitar.
Yeah, so that's probably false prophet, I would think. It's the Eventide H9. It does a
Top line.
yeah, right. We did a good job tracking that too. Like we captured his sound really well. That 251, that microphone, man. Somebody today was shitting on it, and I was like, "Fuck you! This microphone's amazing."
What's the price point?
Price point?
Less than $1,000.
$750. Yeah,
Straight.
yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Especially considering what it emulates.
Yeah, so it's a Telefunken 251 replica, and the Telefunkens. When I looked, just for curiosity, when I was buying this mic, I was like, I wonder what a real one costs. There's only one on Reverb, and it was $25K.
I was looking at the UE47.
Yeah.
You have a U47?
Yeah.
Wow.
UE47.
Yeah.
It's like $8,500. And I was like,
That's
gotta
not honestly that bad for a U47.
be- kind of it. I mean, I'm talking about recording shakers and shit.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah.
that's what I need.
Yeah. Probably.
Man, I might go fucking grab some more wine.
Cool.
Man, you're.
Drums are slamming, bro. Is this the cymbal setup you had?
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what it is. That Nord drum 3P's a little hidden under some stuff, but that's where some of the electronic drum sound is.
So how much time do you spend like rehearsing your parts?
Not
And
enough.
writing them.
Not enough for tracking this time, I don't think. But we did a live stream like a few days ago, or not a live stream, but a virtual concert we filmed, and I spent like a month practicing almost every day.
For the parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's hard. I mean, it was basically like playing a concert, playing the entire album,
Yeah.
and so it's a lot to remember.
Have you heard of Fever 333
Yes.
and their drummer Eric and Prada?
Yeah, I haven't heard of the band, but I know them because I know Eric. So I
Yeah.
follow him.
So like he's super good at writing parts.
For sure.
And
I
then
noticed
practicing
that.
them over, and I'm like, he's like, all right, this is the intro to this, and I'm like, I stopped thinking about music like that a long time ago. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, I saw him play with Night Versus.
He came to a Thievery show and we hung out.
Nice.
He's a huge Thievery fan. He's into like down tempo shit too.
For sure, yeah, he seems like he's into a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, he's really, really good artist.
Yeah. And some of his drawings too, like his drum head stuff he does and the
He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this, I'll draw that. You ever smoke weed? Are you on a double pedal or just one?
Double pedal, yeah. I try not to overuse it, but it comes in handy.
For the pickup notes, it's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I find there's some parts like just for tracking, like using a double pedal just to get the volume, like instead of trying to do a double stroke, like it just makes it easier, like
If you're a double kick player.
yeah.
If you're not, it's probably not.
For sure. But yeah, I wish I could develop. I mean, I work on
holding
it, but
eighth notes on the left pedal. I'm like, oh shit, I thought it was the hi-hat.
alright, we should play.
Oh, we're going still. Alright.
Alright. We have to back that up a second.
Back it up a little bit, guys. We're gonna back it up. Back it up. Transition. Do you want some more?
I could take some more
Beans.
wines. Thank you.
What are we drinking now there?
We're getting into some Chianti here. We're going to Tuscany.
Corking it.
Wow.
First.
Sorry, these streams, dude, I get more nervous for streams than I do for fucking live shows, dude.
For
It's
sure.
Annoying
There's
because the technology.
so much shit,
there's
you know?
so much. That's right. And like
And all
every
of a sudden
time
you get all the way through it and you're like, you're live. And you're like, well, we can't go back and fuck something up.
So that's one reason I like drums too, is you don't really have things to plug in or cables to worry about, right? You play acoustic drums, it's you set up
Mm-hmm.
and you hit stuff and it makes noise.
Yep.
yeah.
It's nice.
That's why I can't bring a laptop on stage. It's like the drum karma just doesn't allow me to do it. If I do, I hide it really far, really deep in the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chianti.
thank
That's
you.
good Chianti. It's cheap too. I like good cheap wine.
Yeah.
Nothing like it. All right, so now we're gonna get a little sermon from Fred Phelps. You know who Fred Phelps is?
Please enlighten me.
So he is the guy, the creator of the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah.
The worst people in all of the world.
Yep.
So this is like the devil song then.
This is Satan. Yeah.
Cool.
This is called False Prophet.
Satan incarnate.
It was really funny because me and Justin were we were talking about, are we gonna name this? What are we gonna name this song? I think you're gonna have to double click on it, and that'll do it. And then you have to, I know it's
Gotcha.
Ableton's weird. There might be a setting for that.
To full screen again.
Oh yeah, and then now you double click on the video window again. Yeah, Ableton's weird. But we were like, should we call this song False Prophet or False Idol? And Justin was like, we should call it False Prophet because there's a sermon where fucking Fred Phelps says False Prophet and we should sample it. I was like, fuck yeah, we should. So in case people were wondering, we don't align ourselves with assholes like Fred Phelps.
Yes.
But we like to take
Bigot.
his voice and make it sound even worse.
Racist,
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah, the
homosexuals.
God hates fag sign. It's just like so. This sermon, he's preaching to these people who all have God hates fag signs.
He's got to be
So
He's got to be a
terrifying.
closet homosexual.
Absolutely.
Nobody's that angry
That's-
about homosexuality unless they're
Absolutely.
actually having to hide it from them.
But if you say that on Facebook Live, you're gonna get canceled.
Oh yeah, dude! I said the SH word, SHIT, and I got a thing from Facebook that was like, if you do it again, you get a month off of Facebook. And I was like,
You typed shit? Because
I
you can
typed
curse
it.
it. You can curse as much as you want on
I
live
typed
streams,
it.
I'm pretty sure.
I typed something like that.
I call it, yeah.
It might have been fuck that or something. Or that's bullshit.
Wow.
Or
Yeah,
something stupid like that.
no more bullshit anymore. We don't have our First Amendment rights. Thanks,
It's-
Mark.
It's Facebook PG-13.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right.
False prophet.
False
You got
prophet. Here comes Fred Phelps.
it. Telling us to eat babies.
Did it work?
Did I screw something up?
No, I just think that you have to.
Started from
I
the
think you have to
switch.
do it like this, unfortunately.
Alright.
Start it and then go.
Fred Phelps, no relation to Mike Phelps.
I was making some joke about that. I was like, can you believe that his son left the family and started smoking bongs and swimming?
And any preacher preaching it any other way is a lying, hell-bound, false prophet.
That intro is mostly the room sound of the drums.
Yeah. And a lot of effects. That big crusher's on there.
Yeah.
Justin designed that 3D design
Sick.
that we then printed. That's a real thing. Yeah. This clean tone, my clean tone, is my 509 single coil through the Space Echo behind you, and then the wet only has also a phaser on it, Moger Foger phaser. Yeah, I call it cowboy on mescaline. Most probably work.
Like a phaser on the acoustics.
It's a electric stick with single coils. Yeah, but yeah, it's exactly it. And I think we did that with the dual thing, right? Yeah. So we double tracked.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Spread out.
Yeah.
So what we did is,
So nice distortion on the vocal.
when we tracked guitars, we used the room mics. And we literally had, from the left side, we had the amps on the left side of the room. And for the right side, guitar amps on the right side. And then for some effects, we had like a dry setup on the left side and then a wet setup on the right side. So it had like the delay and some other effects. And so we recorded it and then flipped it around. And so you get this really wide stereo effect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had,
No, it sounds big. Well, it is big. Sounds like it is.
Jack Blackadder, this is the one you got. It doesn't look like it, but it's the one you got.
Jack Black.
Jack Blackadder.
You guys friends with Jack Black?
No, I wish.
a lot of people say
Reggie,
Ben
it's
Probably
the one
take
you
the
got.
fuck out of this band.
You think so?
Jack Black.
a lot of people say Ben looks like it.
I do kind of look like Jack Black a little bit. Every once in a while, you see the right picture, and I'm like, okay, I can
I think
see
I need to
that.
see you with your shirt off.
Yeah, no, it's like,
For some reason, I picture Jack Black only with his shirt off.
yeah, I think he is definitely one of those people.
Yeah. Like that, Mr. Leahy's deputy in Trailer Park Boys.
I've never seen Trailer Park Boys.
Never.
Never.
I've seen maybe like an episode or two.
Me and Justin literally sit around watching Deep Space Nine all day long. Star Trek
good.
all day long.
The first black and white interracial kiss was between Uhura and Kirk. Yeah.
Yep. And we spent an hour today making sure that this would fucking show up in stereo.
It does.
Yeah.
And so you can hear the room mic thing now. Like, we are panning the main guitars, but a lot of it is just that you can hear the difference between the cab being over there and the cab being over here. And then that cool, awesome synthy noise is Justin's Nord Drum 3.
Did you record with a click? Yeah.
We play with the click too because we synced all these videos really well. So now we have all this shit playing live because we play with the click. So like every time he hits a snare, that shit pops up.
So did you guys do a full take with the band and then do your edits or whatever?
We only have drums. Next time around, we're gonna do full takes, but keep DIs and reamp, so that it sounds really live. And I think it'll save us a lot of time because I think my guitar takes were better when we played together than when I track by myself.
You're thinking all about all the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps. And also the groove for him, or me as a drummer, when everybody's hearing the click, or even if everybody's playing with you and you're the only one hearing the click,
Right.
is so much better than
That's
a
why
drummer
we
to
do
be
it
like
that
me
way.
and the click. It's like if somebody's filling in that space, you don't even hear the click after a while. You're just grooving. But like,
As long as your band's good, which we're pretty good.
nobody that's not a drummer wants to play with the click. But can you just do it? Everyone is listening to you. And like,
I love playing with the click, but I was a DJ like before I was a guitarist, so
I think it helps full takes if everybody has it in their ear.
absolutely, I think so too.
Yeah.
The bass, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are on fire.
Fucking fish. And
Thank you, man.
You guys are on fire.
Thank you. That distortion on the vocals, all the distortions we did were all guitar pedals on this album.
I believe it, dude. It's the best. I just did a session at I work with an analog studio in Denver called Color Red, and I did a trio or a quartet with one guy plays guitar and harmonica, Robbie Peoples. I don't know if you heard of him. Sean Eccles plays guitar and sings. Robbie sings, and then it was drums and bass, and no click. Just it's a Tascam 388, so it just sounds good. Like, off the bat.
Right.
And
is that what they have in Colorado sound? I think they have a Tascam, yeah.
Yeah, they probably have one there. This is Color Red Studios, and when we started doing it, the instrumental takes were so good. I was like, they were dirty and nice and full. Yeah. And then the vocals were like, ding, 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 ding. And I was like, all right, fuck that. Run the vocals through the pedal board. Mic the amp. Like, if we need to add clean on top, we can add clean. Or if we need to do clean again.
We did that.
But I want to have this. And same thing for the harmonica. The harmonica was just like, just up here. And I was like, dude, we need to feel this thing. So harmonica through the pedal board, vocals through the pedal board, chorus, Leslie mod type of thing, it's just, it's like basically reamping, but you don't end up having, you skip a step, but then you're stuck with it. You can't do anything with that. But that's the sound. It's hard to affect an effective sound.
That's why we ended up, are we fucked right now, or?
No, not exactly. Sorry, guys.
No video.
I just gotta fucking empty this thing really quick.
Storage already full?
Well, I never emptied it from
gotcha. from
all
the
the
videos.
music videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just got.
Is there any way to use cameras like that where they're just where it's just like a through instead of a, or do you have to record?
For some
it?
reason, this one it just like turns off. So unless you hit record, it just decides that it's gonna turn off. There we go. Format, memory card. Okay, 13 seconds instead of 30 minutes to try and offload the video. I don't think we used it all, so we're good.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
fine.
good.
Do you guys mind if I?
No, dude, please. If you need to crash here, we've got a cot.
Crash. I could walk home from here.
Oh, that is true. You could walk home from here.
Take me a while.
You're staying up here now?
No, but I'm staying up here tonight.
Well, that's the move. That's definitely the move.
Yeah. I'm staying up here tonight.
All right. Well, that works now.
I am a happy homeowner of Gilpin County.
Nice.
Is this Boulder?
No,
We're Gilpin. Thank fucking God, dude. I
It's
don't
like
ever
that
want
one
to
little
give Boulder
finger that
County
comes
my
into
money.
Pine Cliff. You're like, don't go there.
It's the post office is in Boulder
It's
County.
insane.
That's
It's
great.
this whole.
So if you
divide
write
is
it, no,
weird.
you have to write a different address from the post office.
No, it's
different
the
zip
same
code.
city.
It's a different zip code as well.
It is a different zip
Yeah.
code. Yeah. Trying to remember all my zip codes is
We're
driving
considered
me nuts.
golden here.
Golden.
I know that's what it said online. Yeah,
Yeah.
Golden.
It's not really though. I like.
It's
As long as you're in Gilpin, dude, you're
Yeah.
good.
That's all that matters. It is
I
all-
mean, you might not be happy with the way that your neighbors vote, but
Yeah, that's true.
you'll be happy with the fact that if you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you.
That's what I like. Except for one neighbor likes to fuck with us, but he
he
can. I
doesn't.
just.
He tries to extort us maybe a little bit. But
That's fucking with.
yeah.
That's fucking with. All right, so this one is we used the. It is technically a grand piano. It's a very small grand piano, but we used the piano.
Baby grand, they call it.
It's 6 feet. It's a 6 feet.
Oh, that
so-
is. Oh, so it's not a baby.
So it's not a baby
Oh.
grand. It is technically a real grand. And so we used that. I was a piano player long before I played guitar.
Nice.
And I sat down one day and I was like, I'm just gonna write the hardest shit that I can think of. And I made it so fucking hard. Like I can't.
All right, start it over and don't talk. I want to hear this shit. Tell me after. This is beautiful.
My confusion is overwhelming. Understanding is made of pieces of the thing that has been so perplexing. What if all that I've perceived is from what's real? Despite how foreign it seems to feel.
For that guitar transition, or into piano into guitar, we went to Colorado Sound to record some B3 organ for another song, and we ended up setting the guitar through a Leslie.
I heard the Leslie. I was
Yeah.
like, that's a nice Leslie mod, dude.
Yep.
Real Leslie too.
Real
Yeah,
Leslie.
we don't fuck around.
That sounded good.
Yeah. Justin did this video. He did all the programming.
I'm gonna send you guys some shit to do video.
Yeah.
It's really good. So what was the rhythm of the piano at the beginning versus when the vocal came in?
What'd you say?
The rhythm at the beginning of the piano versus when the vocal came in. Were you playing triplets or something? You were playing a different.
Isn't 6?
Okay, so you were doing a thing in 6 and then went to 4.
Went to 4/4. Yeah. And the tempo increased there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although that part was done without a click.
Yeah, the beginning was no click, yeah. Tempo in this, the time comes in when I start singing.
I hope you don't take this as a diss. Or like, imagine if you showed up on a thing like Voice and did an intro like that,
yeah,
your
yeah.
voice in a band. They would be like, I want this time.
Maybe.
Everybody does the same shit and like nobody's
yeah.
rocking anymore.
I know, right?
So like it's huge. It could be fucking huge.
Dude, I'd go on The Voice, but I just, man,
But just the piano intro and all that, people would be like, alright, you know?
I'd have to like
We all
get
grew
up
up
and
with shit
go
that
grab a
sounded like
guitar.
this. We all grew up with shit that sounded like this. I mean,
Yeah.
like this. I mean, between obviously Tool to influence Glassjaw,
Yeah.
and then like more poppy like Seven Dust shit or something like that. Like, no offense, I'm not trying to offend you.
No,
I love
Or I'm
Seven
going
Dust.
back to like my
Yeah.
life, you know?
Avenged Sevenfold is a 7 that we don't want to be associated
Yeah, or
with.
7 Mary 3.
I don't know that one.
That's like an
You
old
are my
90s
Superman.
Alright.
Or what was it? It was like if I go crazy, you still call me.
I know that one. Okay, that's that one. That's not 3 Doors Down.
Oh, that's 3 Doors Down.
Alright.
Oh, maybe that was 7 Mary 3.
I remember the name, I don't remember the music. But it's definitely like, it was like a late 90s.
It was
right?
kinda
an
like-
alternative, like
It was- The Eddie post Eddie Vedder.
what was it? It was like the
post
oh,
Eddie
man.
Vedder.
I could see the guy's face. They sang this. Oh, wow.
It wasn't about. There was like a one word. It wasn't Copacetic. It was something like that.
Yeah, my like 70s and 80s music knowledge is pretty garbage. Sabbath, I listen to Sabbath. Yeah, especially on vinyl. That's like the real shit. You fucking smoke a bowl, listen to fucking Master of Reality or something like that on fucking vinyl.
I'm like this deep on Sabbath.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, I also love that like they're the first heavy metal band.
Oh yeah.
And
I got
their songs are still kind of about peace and love.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Absolutely. But that's still like the case today. Like, I think most metal is. Hang on. T-high time. T-high. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good. Naveen is a gangster.
So if you're in 6,
This is, yeah, technically, yeah,
the
6.
T high over 2 bars would be 3 groups of 4 ending on 1, right? Yeah,
I just
mean, that's
feel
what
it,
it have
man.
to be. Yeah,
Sounds right, yeah.
but it sounded like he might have just started a little before on like a 5-beat T high.
He wrote that in like 5 minutes, too.
He's just up here.
Yeah,
He's saying
G.
yeah, huge.
These harmonies, I'm like 100% trying to like sound like George Duke, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. This one coming up here. Yeah, me and Justin are huge Zappa fans.
Zappa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an anticipated, like, clave, basically. Yeah. We called this the Black Sabbath part. I don't know if it is Black Sabbath, but like...
I can hear it.
Yeah. Into the Mastodon part. It's pretty OPEFy too.
And there's like one of two parts where I do like straight 16th double kick.
Nice work.
Oh,
Nice
well,
tom
echoes
ring
are
at the end
cut.
of that too. I love that. I love hearing
I
that.
hit it.
I think you did.
All right.
Yeah. What'd you say, Tabla?
Tom
Just
ring.
the ring, like the
Oh,
ring
tom
at the end. Like you guys got a full room sound in here, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
Yeah. it makes me never want to leave this place. Like, just want to
You don't
make a
have
nice mixing room and fucking track in here all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to leave.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Just get a telescope for the observatory.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I gotta, well, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So once you guys get a big sync off this record, you can buy yourself a telescope.
Yeah,
That'd be
hopefully.
sweet.
I thought you said tennis court. And I was like, I don't think I want a tennis court, bro.
That would just distract me from my studio.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, I think I do eventually want to figure out, like, get a reel to reel and figure out, like, did you listen to the last two albums? Actually, technically the last two albums. It might have been everything. Honestly. They may have always.
I know what you're talking about. I did not listen to it.
Yeah, so it's cool if you do get a chance to listen to it. What's cool is when you hear a new layer come in, like they're a super layered band. So like it'll start off with a bass riff and drums, and then the guitar will come in. When you hear the guitar come in, you hear a new level of hiss come in from the tape. And like most people don't notice it, but it just, I don't know, it's just like hits you in your heart in this way. It's just like feels so good.
And the drums. The
Drums
drums
are
just hit so much harder.
The
Like,
the
that's
toms are
something
so
with
much
the
richer.
saturation and
Yeah,
the tape.
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I think what you were talking about earlier is like needing distortion on things. I think you do have to saturate things more on tape and like push different frequencies on tape. But it like it's the sound, you know, like it sounds like fucking Led Zeppelin. It sounds like the Beatles, you know.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you get 2-inch. I mean, we do
Right.
we do 1/4-inch. The 388 is 1/4-inch tape. I
Yeah.
think, or
Yeah.
1/2-inch tape. I can't remember. Honestly, I'm not even sure that inches are actually what they are. It's just what they call it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
It's close enough. This is
yeah,
what it
like,
is.
this is what it is. But yeah, there's something about when the sound hits that tape, it's just like takes up its place, and then you have to EQ less. You know, you have to do all this. When you're in the box, it's like you have to kind of compensate for that.
Ulrich said that when you're using tape, you have to EQ a lot on the front end, but then once you have it, you kind of have it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you spend time before you do your tape getting your sounds, and that's really what makes a good session.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, you know, bands like Queen, like, they were sort of like the pinnacle of analog recording because, like, they were, like, the 80s in general, it's the one thing I love. It's like the synthesizer here, like, mid-80s synthesizer, like,
Sequential mid-80s, that's huge.
oh, big deal. This thing's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And it was the first
all
synthesizer
analog?
with MIDI. It's all analog.
Yeah.
It's the first synthesizer with MIDI.
I have the Juno 60.
Yeah, it's a nice synth too. It's
Yeah.
same era. Like you get analog tone wheels, but you get like the pinnacle of analog technology. So you like I don't know if you've played older synths, but they don't hold up. Like 70s synths, it's a lot harder to get them to sound right.
And I have to
anymore.
tune mine every time.
Every time. This one has to be tuned every time too, and like really, I need to go through on a pretty regular basis and just like spin the pots because
Yeah.
they get dirty and then
Dirty.
something happens and it just stops the oscillators.
Yeah,
it's
my Juno could use an overhaul, but like going back to the hiss compounding thing that you're talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, man, like, you know, my tracks will start, ooh, a little this, a little that, whatever, and then like, all right, you know, in comes this Juno part, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna roll this off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there because there's nothing else up there.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and just let it have some vibe. I love that. I love that.
And the
then
tape
if you-
is your filter,
and-
right?
But then if you do like
Yeah.
a little side chaining and all that, like,
Right.
because I do I mainly produce electronic music.
Right.
Especially if I'm thinking about side chaining shit.
Yeah. Side chaining is the best.
Yeah. So then like the hiss goes,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
These lo-fi guys like, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I think there's so many people where that art is like totally like goes right over their head, you know.
Yeah, it's about an aesthetic, man. You know,
It's like this thing. Did you see this thing?
yeah, I
my
did.
fucking-
I haven't looked at it yet.
This is my new toy. I've been getting fucking crazy, dude.
Good. I always like within 5 minutes have something that I'm like, okay, this sounds like I can work with it. Then I'm like, oh fuck, it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that's been
It's
kind of
like
frustrating.
it's gone. Yeah, like, you know.
That's why, like, I just about one day into playing with that thing, I was like, you know what? If I like something, I'm just gonna track it. And
Yeah, start tracking while you're jamming.
yeah. And now I have like I just have this Ableton session with like 5 different just fucking huge bass loops that are just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
and like, you know, so much like pitch modulation and stuff because I got this crazy envelope generator. Like, it has a thing where it will trigger other envelopes at the end of an attack cycle. So if you set your attack, it'll be like wah. And then at the end of that, it'll trigger another thing. So you could have it be like wah 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 wah.
Like a delayed LFO type of thing.
Essentially, yeah, but it's you set the delay by setting your initial attack time. It's fucking nuts. Yeah.
So it's like it's like a double kind of.
Yeah. So what I did was I had it at the end of the attack cycle. I had it up the pitch on the frequency modulation of the oscillator.
Sick.
So it's like boom boom
Yeah.
boom boom like that. Right?
Some
Like,
atonal shit.
yeah, it's so much fun. I love making atonal shit. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. All right, next track. This is the acoustic track. This is 251 Central. There's no video for this one. So we'll just hang
Sip
out.
some vino.
Yeah, man. Oh, wait, you guys don't want to see that. Transition. This is real wind.
Yeah, we tracked wind. Open these 2 windows in the studio and put some mics like near the.
There's good wind up here.
Oh, for sure.
And this was like a chill day.
I captured some more on a windier day
Yeah.
and threw it in.
But it's not like watching the windows flex. I don't
It's-
think we had
yeah,
that.
It's not. Or the day the hoop house was destroyed.
Yeah. That was bad. Yeah, 69 Martin D28. My dad gave me his acoustic guitar. It's like Jimmy Page. Like, that's the model that Jimmy Page
I
played.
can hear the hardness of the wood.
Yeah.
of the untouched purity.
And this track features Naveen on Topless.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be very stoked.
Is he in Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to get a hang together.
Yeah.
At least absolutely. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not a drummer. I'm not a
You're an honorary drummer. You understand the Indian
Yeah,
stuff
you
more than
are.
me.
I'll bring
drumming
my
with your
drum
voice and your
machine.
guitar.
I'll bring my drum machine.
Comes to my spirit, listen.
Yeah, this track was kind of fun because like I really no drums were written until the very end, and we were like almost like, do we even need drums? We recorded them and then muted them. Like now we need them, but they're super subtle in this song. It's really cool.
Chime Central too. I bought a nice chime long ago because I fucking love Frank Zappa. And you just hear that, brrr, you're like, dude, it's prog central, man.
I can feel the story of the land I read. Each and every life tales whispered on the wind, traced back to the origin.
Yeah, and Justin didn't want to play with brushes, but I was like, bitch, you're playing with fucking metal brushes. This is the sound.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
It was
it
my
definitely
first thought.
was
I
the
was
right-
like, that's pretty cool.
It was definitely the right move, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
You know what sounds good is brushes on a cajon.
Yeah.
That would sound really good.
I'll have to show you. I built it going on.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So did you guys tune the song to the tabla, or does he have multiple?
He tunes. So he has multiple tablas, but tablas you can hammer. They have
Yeah,
where
but it's hard to get it to change its actual tonal center, you know?
Well, he brought a couple, so from
yeah.
because he did
This is
3
an
songs.
E though, so it's pretty common for acoustic
E or
guitars.
A. A is very
Right,
common for
yeah.
tabla, yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be E. It could be independent, as long as it's in the scale. Drums fit, you know?
Well, in his low drum, I think he maybe tuned his low drum a little bit, but for the most part, he's keeping tension with his palm to get the note that he
the
wants
only way
out
you
of
can
it.
really do that is with your palm or a cloth.
Yeah, he was clearly like going hard with his palm. And he's doing those. I mean, have you seen Zakir Hussain ever?
Not in person.
You know, I got to see him once. It was
Yeah.
fucking insane,
Yeah.
dude.
I've seen some cool tabla stuff, but like, it was the first thing where I was like, okay, it's okay to be a drummer that doesn't play tabla. Because if you want to do it, you're gonna have to quit everything.
Your whole
and
life.
learn that shit.
Your whole life. That's
You
why
know what I
Danny
mean?
Carey plays fucking pads.
Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
mean, he plays tabla, but he's clearly like, I don't think that he would call himself good enough to like actually play tabla out. I don't know if that's true, but I don't think that he really plays tabla out.
It's just one of those things as a drummer, and you know, it's like, look, a lot of people can hit the djembe, but do they play djembe? No, they don't. They play drum circle.
Oh yeah.
You know,
oh yeah.
same
No.
thing
It's
with
fucking
congas. Like,
Wookiees hitting the djembe.
I actually play congas.
Right.
That's how
Oh,
I
it's a whole
know.
other
I
thing.
don't actually play tabla, and I
Right.
don't actually play djembe. You know,
Man,
I
we're gonna
got
have
some
to-
conga licks that translate to djembe, but not really.
Will you record congas with us sometime?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I want
Or
to.
marimbas. You have a very nice.
I have a
marimba.
rosewood.
You have a rosewood
Yeah,
marimba?
yeah.
You.
I also have an electronic one that you could probably hook up to it. Maybe that
That's
sounds just as good.
I got a Malacat once. Like I like helped my friend buy it because he was in my Frank Zappa ass band.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were a 7-piece prog band, man. Like we fucking.
I
sounded a
love
lot
that
like
song,
that,
by the way.
yeah.
I love that song.
Thank you. Yeah, it's actually funny story. It was the last song my grandfather ever heard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad was like, "Can we play Origin at the memorial?" I was like, "Yeah, please play my music."
I'm also a funeral musician in my family.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
They're like, "It's come on, man, you gotta
We got one
bring
song.
the tears."
I got one little chord progression. If anybody passes, I just kind of get up there while people are walking in, play my little floaty thing, and
That's cool.
yeah, I don't change it. I'm like, this is our death song.
This is
It's a very happy song, but
And the thing is, like
it's
you
for the fam, you know, you just gotta have it. Like,
and you build that like I don't know. There's like you build something around that.
it's
that-
more
that-
natural. I mean, you could hear any psalm or whatever kind of, organ music you want to hear, and be like, all right, okay, I've heard this at every fucking funeral I've been to. You walk into a Franca funeral, you're gonna hear our shit. You know what I mean?
That's funny you say that too because the song's called "The Goddess Death" and it starts with a fucking organ.
There you go.
Good transition.
Next.
Alrighty.
Yes. This was recorded by Don at Colorado Sound.
Don
Don's the
Barry. Don is the coolest dude ever.
Is that actually reacting to the frequency, or is that just?
It's reacting. Yeah.
homie. It's. Have you heard of synesthesia? It's
Yeah.
a software visualizer
Oh no, but I
program.
just the
Yeah.
phenomenon.
Yeah. So there's a software called synesthesia, and it's like kind of like a visualizer thing, and so it's all that, and it's
Cool.
This was all MIDI programmed with different shaders in that.
It's really good.
Yeah, what's cool is you can, so because Macs have internal MIDI, you can send MIDI files out of the internal routing from Ableton into Synesthesia. And on one MIDI file, you can use all 127 sliders and all of the notes to trigger all the parameters of a shader in Synesthesia. So like, you don't have to know anything about graphics, you just need to know how to use a DAW.
Yeah, and Ableton's really good about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really good, yeah.
Yeah,
And
'cause I don't
killed
use
it.
Ableton.
He
I
didn't
was
use
able to figure it
Ableton. He
out.
was able to do all this. Like he did such a good job.
Yeah.
I did the false prophet one, and it took me like a month. And I was like, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. My brain is gonna fucking fall off.
It's always hunting until I am
why we have the transition to visualizer video button.
Franca left the building. I like that. I just like the rainbow spectrum a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Pink Floyd moment right there.
Yeah, big time. I actually full on ripped.
Swingy drums, Nick Mason.
Yeah. I was like, start swinging. We need to fucking Pink Floyd this shit out.
Is that this guy?
No,
That's
no. But again, Pink Floyd.
Pigs. Lasagna.
Yeah, pigs. Pigs. We listen to animals. Yeah. So in pigs, and I think it's in the guitar solo or something. Well, the only part of the whole song is grand piano. It's just this glissando. Like there's a couple of them, just like randomly.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, fucking total shout out to
Right
Pink
before
Floyd
the
right now.
funky section.
Yeah.
I love that. And it cuts out. It's sick.
Now it's like death metal.
You got.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only so many things you can do with the second snare in 5, right?
Yeah. And I feel like that's
What do you
like
mean the second snare?
It's like if you're trying to have a backbeat in 5.
Oh yeah. The second hit. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, two snares over there.
They're yeah, sorry. These vocals do sound really good, huh? This 251's great.
Six. Whoa, center.
Yeah, center, big time, right?
Damn.
Yeah. It's because I can't play this well enough twice.
There we go.
Planning.
Major.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking with it really hard.
The whole song's been in minor though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and except my vocal line, I'm doing 5 5/5 major minor.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is basically like throwing in the flat 9 on a major kind of.
It's a sharp 9.
Sharp
Sharp 9.
Sharp 9.
Yeah. So you're basically calling out like you're calling out a minor major 7 in this last
It's
thing.
very cool. It's a raga. It's like a raga style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just thinking like, what am I gonna like? I need to do something just lyrically. It's sort of like this sort of feeling of like emotional multiplicity, right? Like you're like the end of your life. There's like sadness and joy, like all this shit, right? And I think like I was like, how am I gonna bring this all out like melodically and like between the combination of 9 and major 7, right? Like and then adding the major and minor third because I'm actually not on guitar and no one else like
Because that's what that really is either a major chord off the natural 7 or a minor chord off the natural 7.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And then
yeah,
you
so
go to
it's
sharp 11, then you have a diminished on top of that.
exactly
I'm
right.
with
So,
you. With you.
yeah, so you started creating all this
Nerd.
weird dissonance in ways that like I haven't heard a lot.
Extensions. It's the
Yeah,
extensions.
yeah, exactly.
Great Dave Holland record. If anybody listens to
It's
it.
called Extensions.
Extensions.
All right.
Marvin Smith, check that out.
Writing that down.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
All right. So this is that guy, the New Prophet, and then Big Crusher, like really hard.
With a ring mod?
No ring mod. I'm actually fucking with the sample rate of the Big Crusher, and then
But the Big Cutter has like a delay on it.
no. So that's actually the Discman. That
Oh
weird-
right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the combination of the Discman.
Yeah. You'll start hearing it modulating at the end.
Sounds proper.
Thank you.
Really proper.
That's the Discman just doing his thing.
I fucking love that.
It's an amazing pedal, dude. Catlin Bread. They actually endorsed me, which is
It's a
really
little
cool.
Fibonacci spiral there.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm loving this stuff, guys.
Dude, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, and you know, it's like I'm so kind of in my vein of what I do, and yeah, I grew up on shit like this, you know. So it's nice to just be like, oh fucking hey, my brain's working again instead of like, oh ready, same 12 bar, 16 bar form over and
Right.
over again.
Yeah.
This is like you guys are composing really good music.
Thank you, man. That
Yeah.
really means a lot.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Dude,
stoked
it's
to be here.
it's awesome to hang out with you, dude. Seriously.
We're gonna do it more just for fun.
Hell yeah, man.
We're gonna of course.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting too because I think like just talking to you, like I think a lot of our influences are probably really similar.
What year were you born?
88.
Okay.
But I've
So
gone
little bro,
backwards
same
a
age.
lot. I've gone backwards a lot in my music listening.
Well, 88 is still like, you know,
The first music I
We
heard
got
was
2
the
years in the
Beach
80s.
Boys.
yeah. My first drum set was a Mickey Mouse blocks, like Russian doll style. That would be like 1 through 10.
Wow.
Ding 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 ding.
Fucking
That
sick.
was 10, by the way.
You did that a lot, huh?
Well, no, I just now know how to count 10 because I've been nerding out for so long.
Yeah.
Guys like you. You know.
I don't count really. It's like I write something and I'm like, okay, that's fucked up.
If I have to count 1 to 10, I'll do 2 4s into 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. we do 54, 46 and like Eddie's kind of trio that we do, and I kind of do some version of Toots' part on that, and I'm always like, all right, we're gonna do Give It To Me 75 times, you know, because it gave it to me one time. And so I'm like, give it to me 75 times.
Oh, no.
And I always skip. between 10 and 20. Because I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2. And so I think 2 is 20, but 2 is 11.
2 is 11. Yeah.
So I always fuck it up, and the band I'm just like, they look at me like, dude, this is your song. You're singing this. You're fucking this shit up. I'm like, look, man.
Oh man, I found out about. Well, so in reggae, there's like phenomena like that like carry over from different songs.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that in a Yellow Man song, which I don't know. Must be like shouting out to? Is it Toots?
Totally.
Tell us?
No,
Alright,
it's
cool.
just a different. Yellow Man's probably talking about a whole bunch of different shit, whether it's doing push-ups, because that dude is so fit, it's ridiculous.
He's like, they
Whether
want me
it's
to
his
join
voice,
the army.
his face, or his skin. He talks about all of his
Oh yeah.
differences as if they're strengths. Like
Oh, yeah.
Yellow Man is.
They say yellow men
King
have too
Yellow
much
Man.
girlfriend now.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't look like me now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's on another level, man.
So speaking of my drummer party, have you ever seen one of these?
I have, but I don't really know what's going on here. How do you get it to sound?
All right. Well, so you can hit the play button.
Oh, you've made some new ones.
Fuck a click, just play with this.
Yeah. Well, what I've done is, have you heard of VCV Rack?
Mm-mm.
So it's like modular synths, but free software.
Okay.
It's awesome. Freeware. And it's all open source. But so I just make like loops and shit with that.
Square pusher,
and
yes.
Put it in headphones and drum to it.
Dude, cheers to you, bro. It's all about studio techniques, man. We can all play in time, dude. If we're rocking out with our friends, nobody's thinking about it, no pressure.
Yeah.
We're gonna go grooving our asses off, right?
Most people. I mean, the three of us for sure.
Yeah, but
I mean, if there's
if
anybody
you're
asked
putting
you
out
to jam
records
in
like Colorado,
Colorado,
you got a light and a studio and drinking Maynard's wine. But yeah, it's like, why not? Like, come on. It's better than having somebody program the drums. Like, I'm still playing it.
right?
I just did a record with Casey Russell, who's like a soul kind of jam guy in town.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me the demos, and I was like, okay, some of these beats are a little wonky. Maybe I'll just record with, because it was just garage band shit. But I was like, some of these are tight. I was like, just play that. And I'll play right along. We listen back, it's just like, take, done.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on.
Yeah.
Time is money. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
It's not about who's like best at playing with a click. Nobody likes playing with a fucking click.
Right. But I think when you groove with a click, and that's, I don't know, that's the thing. I honestly think DJing is probably one of the best things I've ever done for my time. Like, when you're like straight up beat matching at 180 beats per minute, like, like, and you're on real turntables, you know, like, you have to think in the moment, like, which track is fast and which track is slow. How do I get it on so I can match these breakdowns? Because if I fucking bring this track in and it's wrong, I'm gonna look like the biggest dumbass ever.
Yeah, especially when people were like, yo, they were pumped hard back in the electronic scene back in the day.
I know. And people don't know now.
Now it's like producers, like you hit play before it's even the
Look at
one.
my
and
mouse
it
hat.
syncs up with Ableton, you know? It's like,
yeah, it's terrible. They don't even, I mean,
I still do
seriously,
CDJs
Space Hunter.
because I'm like,
Because you have pitch on CDJs, yeah?
yeah, but I
Yeah.
keep, yeah, you have pitch, totally, but my new project's all of 150 BPM.
Oh, it's all the same.
He's seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's seen it.
Cool.
So I'm just like, it's not really about, you know, beat matching as much as just like phrasing, because like what
That's
part of
cool.
the song do I want to stop playing this song and bring in the
Right.
next song?
Yeah, phrasing's huge.
Yeah, it's really what it's all about. Even if
Yeah.
you change tempo 5 BPM and start at the right time, nobody's gonna fucking care.
Yeah, as long as you don't
As
train.
long as you're up at 185.
Yeah,
You change a 5 BPM from 100 to 95.
Oh my god,
And that's
that's
10,
so
20,
fast.
30, 40 by the time you're 400. Yeah.
That's
And
why
people will be like,
Yeah, you just sound like an idiot. There was a while where I was spinning dubstep, because that was before like Skrillex and all that.
Mhm.
Like I found out about dubstep.
Joe
'cause I-
Nice, Baltimore.
Yep,
He's
yeah.
like one of the original cats.
Yep, I actually opened for Benga, who like is
Mhm.
sort of known as
That's
like
British
the
style,
godfather.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
British
yeah.
style. Yeah. And yeah, so that, I mean, like I was super into that, and then as soon as Skrillex came along, and all the kids, that was, to me, that was like the beginning of the real
EDM pop
EDM
up
scene.
scene.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's when you found
Yeah.
out about Tool, right?
That was I had known about Tool
Okay.
then. I had seen Tool, and like my first band, like, so yeah, we were a 7-piece prog band. I played piano, was all instrumental. We had sax, trumpet, mallets. We had everything, right? And then that broke up.
Did you guys
and-
play gigs?
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was really hard, man. But I mean, when it worked out, it was good. You know, like we sounded good. But yeah, it's, and so when
I just
that broke
mean,
up, I
lugging
just
all
started
that
doing
gear
electronic.
sounds like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just brought some keyboards, and it wasn't actually, honestly, I probably bring more gear now. I bring 4 guitars to every show, like, because we
You're
play in
just a
3 different
three-piece.
tunings. What is it?
You're just a 3-piece.
Yeah.
So
It's different. It is
Yeah.
different. But fortunately, people actually brought their instruments, and I didn't have to do that for them. All right, this song's called Paper Tiger. I think we are in agreement that this might be the best visualizer video.
cool. Put the visualizer and I'm gonna take a leak.
Yeah, do it up.
Feel free to.
Yeah, if you want to just, you know, mountain juice.
Yeah, as long as it's a mountain line.
Nisha, that shit is so lit, dude. I fucked with it really hard, by the way. We put the drug filter on.
Yep.
Different drug filter this time. Oh, you don't do that one. Oh, you do it on that one though. Huh. Interesting.
Remember how I played it?
This is 13 as fuck. Not 13 anymore.
Looks cool.
That's 15.
13.
13, okay, yeah. Something where the anticipation becomes the run.
Yeah, so it's 6 and then 7, and then there's 8 and 5, and we go back.
Is
and
this
forth.
what the song you guys were talking about before? Where you're like,
Yeah.
might be that song.
This is now 7 and 7, 4, 7, 8 again. That bar line thing. Yeah, man.
How are we doing?
Oh, we're doing good. Don't worry, bro. We can drink all of my wine. I don't care.
I'll bring some back.
Yeah, fun story. The guitar I used for this is dead.
Oh, really?
It fucking died. It's my custom PRS 7-string.
You can't fix it?
It's at the it's at the factory right now, and we'll see.
In Maryland?
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
What
Virginia.
part? Oh, Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah, but like PRS was like right around the
Right around there. Yeah. Yeah. My sister went to Johns Hopkins. We played Maryland a couple of times. I think it's fucking hot as balls. It's terrible.
It's just traffic, dude. I toured on the East Coast for so long.
Yeah.
And like, I think my band, when I was managing and touring, I think we slept in New York City one time.
We slept on fucking 6th Avenue in the fucking in the Sprinter. The day that the single Fear Inoculum came out, we got fucking wasted with my friend Johnny.
At least, yeah, but I just hate waking up in the city and you're like, how did we get the fuck out of here?
Oh, it's weird, man.
That's why I moved to, that's part of why I moved to Colorado.
Yeah.
6 years ago, I was like, dude, we can go back and tour the East Coast if we want to, but I need space.
East Coast is nice to tour because it's a little bit like Europe and not like things are a lot closer together.
Everything's 2 hours away.
Yeah, it's nice. I've never actually done Europe, but that's what I hear about Europe.
It depends.
This is where it gets wild.
Yeah, we got a half beat in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
That's it. Yeah, it's a half beat for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3 and half. It's 1, 2, 3 and half. That's how they count it, right? Yeah, yeah.
What, like that little 3D kind of thing?
Oh. Booklet.
Oh yeah, we got to do that shit. Yeah, you have to see our augmented reality.
Alright. Over my head? I can actually
No,
see?
it's through your phone or through our phone. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Droplets is his name. His name's John, but he goes by Droplets. Music and art. He makes really nice beats too. He's a really good producer. This is Travis Smith who does Opeth and a bunch of other people. Buy the vinyl, everybody. Yeah. That's Travis also.
That's a real picture I took of a fox that was just over here. Right
Sweet.
outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what it reminds me of? You guys watch the Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so now there's 2 seasons. So,
Okay.
And every episode's like more than an hour.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And the animations are very much like
Like sort of layers just moving.
moving with a little expression.
Yeah. That's sick. I have to check it.
Actually, chest edibles, you don't want to fall asleep for that one. Yeah. Wine will make it. This is great.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. It's like every time I watch anime. Just pass the fuck out.
Every time I watch hentai porn, same thing. Thought this was gonna be better. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, this one's so good, dude. Fuck.
You should put a COVID virus in there for that. SARS 19, COVID-19. Dude, you guys have the bass so dialed in the top end, like it's really hard to do. Man.
Thank you, man. We
You really have
worked.
to trust that you have to cut a lot of the fucking low.
Yeah. Oh, no. And it's weird, Jake's. This is a different bass. This is my 20-some-year-old bass that I started playing. I started
Is it
on
active?
bass. It is active. Yeah.
Yeah. It has a super good fucking full 90s sound.
It's a Conklin.
Yeah, it's a Conklin. Yeah.
What's that, like kind of like a Warwick or what?
No, it's nothing. It was just a cheap like they had. Okay,
Okay.
do you remember Mars Music?
Yes.
I got it at Mars Music in Bloomington, Minnesota when I was fucking 11 years old.
You from Minnesota?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
I play with Mark Joseph. Do you know him? He's in the Big Woo.
The Big Woo.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
That was like the band that
We
I
just
listened
did a tour. We just did a tour.
that was one of the
We did a
first
tour.
shows. One of the first shows I ever went to was the Big Woo at Harvest Fest in somewhere near Rochester, Minnesota when I was 14 years
It's
old.
a soulful brother, man.
Yeah, oh, great
He's-
band. Like, they
his-
were awesome.
His solo stuff is very blues forward too, and I'm like, yes.
He was the guitarist. Or he's a drummer.
We were doing a trio. We did bass. Oh, he was the guitarist.
He was the
singer.
guitarist. Yeah, that's
But
what.
actually,
Their
from
keyboard
what I
player.
understand, he was the second guitarist.
Okay.
So maybe
I don't
when
know.
you were there, he wasn't a part of it.
Maybe. I don't
But
know.
check him out now. His new record is very like got some Zydeco feel. He's got some like New Orleans feel, some funk feel. Actually, Richie Hayward recorded at the studio he did one of his blues tunes at, and they were like, dude, we got these like solo Richie drums. Do you want to use it for this track? And the drummer on his track is Richie Hayward. And Richie Hayward just passed away in the last few years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like super cool how that could happen.
And they're just like
very
raw,
reggae
just
version
like,
style,
yeah,
you know.
just raw, like he's just like laying down beats basically.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been. It could have been him isolated, and there was a song, but the engineer was like, "Dude, use Richie's drums on this."
Wow, that's
Thank
fucking
you.
sick.
Super sick.
That's dope. All right, you want to check this out? Here, take this.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is
Can
an app.
we show the crowd or what's going on
Not
here?
exactly, but you'll
Explain
see
it to them.
All
Explain
right, so
it to
basically, you download this app. It's called Artivive, and then you scan the images in the booklet. There's one that doesn't do augmented reality, but there's 5 that do. And so you scan it, and it goes into this augmented reality thing. It plays hidden remixes. Here, I gotta turn the volume up on
This
my
is
phone.
NFT gold.
Yeah, right?
Nice penis.
And,
bro.
yeah, I know. Well, it's a half penis. So it took me a long time to figure out what was going on here.
What do you
This
mean
is
it's a half penis?
this is like a real like
What do I got?
deep painting, man. Mike Gamble is for real. And look at how it changes. It changes perspective, right? and it's playing this remix. So we did 5 remixes. One of them, the cover, is all the people who were like high level donors to our crowdfunding. You can zoom it in like that. See, check it. Like you just look how cool that is. It's insane, and it maps like completely to the fucking thing.
It's like a Facebook filter.
Yeah, except it's like on this. It only does it when it recognizes the picture. Yeah. So yeah, it's fucking nuts. And so we did 4 remixes, and then like the cover.
Can we show them? I think we can pull it off.
You think we can pull it off here?
Let's
try it.
figure this out.
Let's
We
try
got
it.
headphones.
We got.
on, so don't.
All right. So just here, if you show your phone in front of, show the phone.
All
in
right.
front
So
of
everybody, this is the cover,
This
right?
is the cover.
And then in alternate reality,
There you go.
the cover does
Go
this.
up a little bit. There you go.
You lift yours up. Yeah. No reality. Reality.
Yeah, and like it's
so cool.
Look at
3D filters from your phone
Yeah.
on album art, everybody.
And this, what you're listening to, is our high-level donors. They send us recordings of themselves saying, "We are sourced and so are you," and then we send it through the ridiculous
So
effects
when
chain.
it kicks in, it has audio as well, you're saying?
Yeah, and there's hidden remix tracks. So like, here's the one for Ethereal Self, artwork by John Droplets, Total Gangster. 5/4 drum and bass.
So without, lift
Without.
yours up a little bit,
Sure.
and then with. Insane.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Brilliant. Who invented this shit?
I'm not really sure,
Oh my
but Misha
God,
George is the
okay.
guy who did all the animation and all the augmented reality. He's a total gangster.
I hope you guys are seeing this. This is actual album art that is through your phone. Augmented and animated and put in 3D. It's
Yeah, man.
insane, yo.
Yeah, alright, we pulled it off. Good job.
Yeah, call me. I'll be your L3.
Marketing master, Jeff Franca.
I was just saying. I'll look at your lights and tell them what they make me feel.
So yeah, we still have 30 some of those left.
Everybody, if you're watching this right now, on Facebook, it's called Source Band. I couldn't somehow link it on my phone, but
It's-
click on the link, and that is some next level shit.
Listen to source.com/store.
How many tunes we got left?
One or two? Two-ish.
Two-ish.
Oh,
So
the
the-
secret song?
No.
Well, no, it's like an intro track. So it's Larva, which is this like synth track, and then Pupa. And Larva, I have like decently bad insomnia, which hasn't been so bad lately, but during the writing process and recording process, it was really bad. And so when I wake up at like 3 a.m. or whatever and can't go back to sleep, I get really fucking baked and go in the bathtub. And our water heater makes this really weird noise when it stops, like, or maybe it starts heating because it's getting new water or something. And it's like, and I'm like sitting there like really stoned. I'm like, dude, this sounds like a bunch of sine waves trying to tune with each other.
No,
And I
it's
was
like, or oscillators, like
Exactly.
you're slowing down one oscillator. Yeah.
So I was like, why don't I just fucking do that? So we tracked like 5 different sine waves, all just sort of like doing the same thing.
Nice.
It's really cool.
I'm gonna bring my boy Brady over here.
And the
He's
cool
binaural
thing
beats.
is, I can't remember the keys of the songs, but it changes keys from Paper Tiger into Pupa.
Yeah, so we're going from A and moving up to C. So like when it goes in sequence, like you're
C
kind of in
minor?
this C minor, yeah.
And A minor.
A minor, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so you're moving up this minor
For
third,
those of you
right?
who don't know, it's also it makes
Beginning
the
of
A,
a diminished
it
track.
makes the A half diminished. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. This guy knows his shit. Drummers that actually know their shit, that's pretty impressive.
Drummer? What do you call a drummer? There's a reason I don't do that. I can't. Cheers to you, bro. You're killing it so hard.
So yeah, we got some nice psychedelic caterpillars and yeah, for a synth nerd, it's like so satisfying.
Yeah, anybody would feel relaxed from that.
It's very nice. Very uplifting. I think this might be my favorite geometry piece.
I'm gonna bring my boy Brady up here.
Yeah.
He's in a band called Phallic Meditation,
Yeah.
and they do all improv, but
Oh, cool.
they practice to videos that they make, and he does binaural beats with his Moog.
Oh, wow.
As I lost my voice. And he soon,
Alright, sounds good.
Monday through Wednesday. I'm available. Do you have the snare off right now?
Sounds so clean.
That pasty ride sounds really good.
Yeah.
Prototype Dark Energy. Yeah, it was a very fun eBay find down there. eBay find on that ride.
I got my congas on eBay. 3 Matadors for $600 with cases.
Wow. With cases?
That was
I used to have some Giovanni's. Yeah, I know.
why'd you get rid of them?
I didn't play conga. I bought them for this band.
No, is that what you had in your...
Yeah, in my prog band. Yeah, I bought them because people don't.
Is that what
Are you guys doing the same technique with the guitar?
This is Big Crusher.
Well, you have
This
left
is
and
double.
right
Yeah, this
going.
is left and right. Yep. Yeah, this is that Big Crusher with distortion before the Big Crusher, so
Okay.
you can actually hear the Big Crusher really well. If you have Big Crusher before distortion, the distortion just kind of covers it up. Because
Yeah.
Big Crusher is a type of distortion.
Just leave this scene
3D, baby.
Yeah. I love that. I fucking love that.
Some Blair Witch Project shit. Crank this mess up.
This whole song's in 5.
Yep.
shit.
snare and whatever the fuck that is. Your
fill?
snare fill is so
It's like
good.
a double kick with the snare, right?
The fill is just it's just like a humula type thing.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
So have you ever done the thing where you take like the tip of a stick on a cymbal and like get the screeching sound?
Yeah.
We did that through this pedal called the Polymoon, which is it's a modulated delay
Is
pedal.
it coming?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can get like full on frequency modulation with this thing, like
Like-
only on the delays. Yeah, it's really nuts.
Have you listened to the Black Hole, the Eventide Black Hole?
I haven't. I've heard a lot about it.
My buddy just told me about it.
That's the reverb pedal, right?
Well, I have. Okay, so I have Black Hole on my H9. It's a. I have.
Preset.
I have the.
Eventide preset.
Yeah.
The mod, you have the mod, whatever.
Yeah. So we also had a ring modulator going for that.
Nice.
Well, because we had Polymoon's a stereo delay, so one
One of the outs
left
went
channel
to
was going through
Discman,
Discman, and the right channel was going through the.
and then we auto pan them opposite of each other.
I gotta bring a track up here and see you guys do to it. I'm like, my stereo feels like this. I'm like,
Yeah, we really try to fuck with it. That's why I was like, that's why we
Yeah.
spent an hour trying to make sure that this shit was in stereo.
Really?
tonight.
So, my inspiration
Otherwise,
was
yeah.
Eddie Van Halen. You know how everyone always talks about how he put his like guitar in the left speaker and his reverb in the right to create the stereo image instead of double tracking, I believe. So it's kind of like that idea. Like, well, let's do it, but in the room, right? Yeah, so that's how we kind of ended up doing
Cheers.
a lot of these.
This is the last song, even
Yeah.
though it's like 3 songs long.
just like Abbey Road.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's introduction to Wings.
There you go. There you go. You did such a good job programming this, dude. It looks so good.
It's like some Stranger Things shit.
I mean, a lot of it's the shaders.
Yes, but I mean, you also
Yeah.
made it do really good shit.
Yeah.
You can't just turn a shader on and have it do that,
sure.
you know? There were a few that we used that were like that.
That's fun.
Very fun. I hope someday we get to play with like huge screens behind us doing that shit.
You guys have a projector?
We're gonna get, because we don't play very large venues generally, we're gonna get a 70-inch TV and put it on like a lighting truss.
Projector would be cheaper.
It's actually not.
70 inch?
We can get one for $650.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And then just the fact, like, a projector, you have to have a consistent distance away.
And you have to
like,
map
we
it
don't
every
play-
night.
We don't play close.
Yeah. Keep it a trio.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we don't need a fourth member projector.
DJ.
I mean, hopefully at some point.
At
we'll
some
get
point,
there,
for
but-
sure.
I got 14,000 likes on Facebook. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't really matter anymore. It's about Instagram and TikTok.
It's about TikTok,
Yeah.
which will never go on.
And
so.
a lot of those are paid likes too, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Cicada year this year.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Big pressure on that a little bit?
No, this is all raw Space Echo with phaser on the wet only. But yeah, it's mostly just raw.
Was that a 3 or a 2? With the pickup. This one here. Oh, you did a different thing. It was probably a 2, but it sounded like did you get that? Pickup.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
He plays it different every night too.
Yeah.
Can't be that different.
Yeah, so I'm like, I come from a
That's
very
sounding good.
jazz background where like I don't like playing the same thing every night.
Good.
Like I play to the song, really.
As long as they don't give a fuck, then you're good.
I don't care as long as it sounds like the song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
and it's like I feel like I'm consistent enough on the parts that need to be.
Yeah, you're pretty consistent.
Well,
Absolutely.
I mean,
you'll have to hear me live sometime maybe. But
I'm gonna come to the show. Because I'm gonna come. I'm free July 1st.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'll bring Brady.
Sick. Fucking Mike.
Yeah,
Misha,
this is the art.
Look at this shit. We drug filtered the fuck out of this.
just wait.
The half penis.
Half penis, half vagina. It's masculine, feminine. And when you stand in front of it, it mirrors your own masculine and feminine.
Yeah, Mike's.
Look at that shit! Oh my god! I hope Mike gets to see this. Oh man. I hope we get to play in fucking. He's in Philly?
I
He's
thought
in
he was.
Pennsylvania, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
it's Misha that's in California. Right?
Misha's in California, yeah.
okay. Yeah, I don't know where Mike is.
You guys have to have that shit going during your show.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna bring in TV, because it's just gonna be
So
easy.
you're gonna play with the click at the show?
Yeah, we all
Or
play
the whatever your loops are?
Yeah, and we, like all my vocal effects are automated live through Ableton.
And now
I
your
run my-
guitar patches.
And now all my guitar patch changes are all
So
through
you're just
Ableton
running
too.
away
Yeah,
and singing.
yeah. I send my vocals from the board.
Keep it easy, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I got so tired of sound guys putting echo on my voice when they weren't
Dude.
supposed to.
Make everybody's life easy. If you
Exactly.
guys
A
were
lot of
wondering,
people-
like, sweet.
A lot of sound guys complain at
They get
first. They're
mad.
like, "Oh, you probably don't know how to do it," but then when they hear it, they're like, "Wow, you actually
They're
did a
like,
good
look
job.
at us,
He's
dude.
doing
You see
yours."
this fucking beard? Like, fuck off. Also, did you listen to our record before we showed up to the show? Probably not.
Probably not. No. If you did, you put posters up in your venue letting people know that we were coming.
Dominant chord on the end.
Oh no, that's me.
Your volumes are on.
Feedback. This is the extended outro.
I've had enough wine for the night.
Put it on the Nord, bro.
I think you guys are gonna have to come over to the cabin.
I'm down.
Hell yeah.
I'm so down. Super down.
We might even see some pink over there still right now.
Wow.
I'm like fully on
Wow.
them. Time is it? Maybe not.
We're done. It's the
almost
time.
9. It's at,
All right, so now's the time to shamelessly plug. We have a virtual concert coming June 5th, Saturday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, it's going to be really good. We already filmed everything. We already recorded everything. And we made it look and sound really professional. But unlike some bands, we didn't tune our vocals. We made it as raw as we possibly could. And I think you guys are going to like it. Jeff, would you like to plug anything? Thank you for joining us. It's been way, way fun.
I would like to
Yeah.
plug something because
Plug
I'm live for my
away.
page. Denver and whoever's watching, please go check out Source. They just released a record on Spotify. It's incredible. All my friends that are watching that we grew up getting beat up and thrown over the rail in a mosh pit, this is really going to resonate with you. And if you are doing a crossword or a Sudoku or anything like that, drop it and try to transcribe this shit because it's better for your brain. That's all. That's my plug.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this is really beautiful music.
Cool. Thank you.
I really like how you anticipate the one and odd meters
Yeah.
because it makes it feel more odd.
For sure.
Right.
One band.
More odd? I feel like it makes it like feel not odd. Like
Well,
it
I
feels
just
more
mean
comfortable to
it
me.
makes you think a little more.
Right.
if you're trying to grasp it instead of feel it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Gotcha.
So
It makes you feel it.
One band that does that really well is the Dave Holland Quintet. I don't know if you ever listened to that.
I
I've
have heard of Dan.
So they'll play like a thing in like boom 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 ba da ba da ba boom 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 ba dum boom 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 ba dum dum ba da ba da ba boom 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 ba dum boom 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 boom. And then like that answer, they're like, well, I thought it was a 9, but no, it feels like 8. Like, is that the new one? Like,
Yeah.
You guys are really composing beautiful music.
Thank you, man. That means
And-
so much to hear.
And if you don't like beautiful music, then you guys are composing the ugliest shit.
I mean, it's definitely disgusting. It's
Let it be
beautiful and disgusting.
and all of the deepest, darkest, most beautiful things. It's really good.
Cavernous.
Yeah. It's too early for that one time.
Yeah, no cavernous. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah.
This has been really fun. Thanks for your patience as we continuously struggle with horrible technical problems trying to do this. But this won't be our last live stream. It was really fun, so we'll do it again. And June 5th, through our website, there will be a ticket price. It's sort of undecided yet, but it'll be probably somewhere around $10. So, and July 1st, anyone who's sick of not seeing shows and if you don't have shows in your area, fly to Denver, come see us. July 1st, Lost Lake Lounge. We're going to have a ton of people there. Obviously, people in Denver, Colorado Springs, Boulder, come out. It will be the official CD release show. We will play these songs live, and you will see all these visualizer videos live as well, so it is going to be a really good time.
And we'll have Snublick opening for us.
Yes, Snubluck,
Awesome.
my good friend Corey. Yes, and we will officially announce that. I gotta get William the stuff. But yeah, he is going to play with your ears for sure. So anyways, it's been a long album release. I'm ready to go to bed. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for getting the CD. Seriously, everyone that
Yes.
bought it pre-ordered, like, it is so humbling to see how many orders we sent out. Thank you so much.
Yes, we love you all.
We are really trying very hard to tour, so we hope to see you all very soon.
This was Source Band. Source Band. Source Band. Oh, you guys influenced me already.
10 times.
Shit. All right.